This house, called the Earl Whiteman House, is owned by the town of Oyster Bay and operated by the Oyster Bay Historical Society as its headquarters, research library, and museum. The Society, a non-profit organization, was founded in 1960 with the singular purpose of preserving the history of the Oyster Bay community. The house was originally built on South Street around 1720 as a small one-room dwelling. During that time, the house had several owners. As the 19th century began, two successive Baptist ministers, the Reverend Marmaduke Earl and the Reverend Charles S. Whiteman, after whom the house is named, made their home here. In 1966, the house was donated to the town for the Society's use by Bruce Wood Hall and was moved here to Summit Street. The Society operates a museum consisting of exhibition rooms interpreted to the periods 1740 and 1830. Inside, you can see how an 18th century tradesman might have lived and worked with his wife and children in a one-room house. Then you can look in as Reverend Earl entertains his 19th century guests in the parlor. The experience is further enhanced if you take time to stroll through the authentic 18th century garden on the grounds behind the house. It was restored by the North Country Garden Club and is maintained by their members. Like many gardens of the period, it features not only ornamental plantings, but herbs used for medicinal purposes, cooking, or for their fragrance. The Oyster Bay Historical Society has provided visitors with exhibits and lectures, as well as access to maps and photographs, historical and genealogical documents for more than 40 years. Their research library contains over 750 volumes, 700 manuscripts, 1,000 photographs, maps, and documents, as well as a fine genealogy collection. Their archives are also rich in materials relating to the military, maritime, and religious history of Oyster Bay. Take time to tour the house and grounds and join the Oyster Bay Historical Society in their quest to preserve and celebrate the history of Oyster Bay.